To constructions, exercise 22B. Now, first let's see the difference between circumcircle and the incircle. So, we've already learned to draw the circumcircle, isn't it? Today, we're going to learn to draw the incircle. So, let's compare it with circumcircle and see. So, in the circumcircle construction, after you finish drawing the triangle, remember, we are drawing a circumcircle to a triangle. So after you finish constructing the triangle, what should you do? You have to draw the perpendicular bisectors of any two sides. Now, in the case of the incircle, after you construct the triangle, you have to bisect any two angles. Can you see the difference here? For circumcircle, draw the perpendicular bisectors of any two sides. For incircle, bisect any two angles. Then the second point is, in the circumcircle, this is the one that comes outside the triangle, and the circle passes through all three vertices of the triangle. So the circumcircle comes outside the triangle, touching all three vertices, whereas the incircle comes inside and it touches all three sides of the triangle. Here it touches all three vertices, here it touches all three sides, and the center of the circle is called circumcenter, whereas in an incircle, the center of the circle is called the incenter. So if you can remember these, it's going to help you when you're asked to construct circumcircle or the incircle. So when you constructed the circumcircle, what did you do? You drew the perpendicular bisectors of any two sides. Here we're going to bisect two angles. So let's begin with this. Question 8, the first one. Construct a triangle ABC such that AB is 6 centimeters, BC is 5.6 and CA is 6.5 centimeters. The first step is to construct a triangle with a measurement of 3 sides given to us. Next part of the question is inscribe a circle to this triangle. That means draw a circle inside. Inscribing a circle means drawing an incircle and measuring its radius. So how do we do this? Let's draw a rough figure to get an idea. So here we have a triangle ABC, and AB is 6 centimeters. So let's write that AB is 6 centimeters, BC is 5.6 centimeters, and CA is 6.5 centimeters. So we have the measurement of all three sides here. So this is the first step, constructing a triangle. Then to draw an incircle or to inscribe a circle, to draw an incircle, here we have to bisect any two angles. This triangle has three angles. We bisect any two. So we can bisect A and B, or A and C, or C and B. Any two angles we can bisect. That means divide it into two equal halves. So that's the next step. So we bisect B and A and we get two lines like this. Now here you've got a point, isn't it? So from that point, you are going to draw a perpendicular line to AB. That means draw a straight line touching A and B. Now, how do we do that? How do we draw a perpendicular line to AB from this point given? There are particular steps to follow. So we follow those steps and we draw a perpendicular line. This is what it will look like. So we have drawn a perpendicular line to AB. Now we're going to draw an incircle, a circle inside. For that, this point in the middle is going to be the center of the circle, and from here to this point of the perpendicular line is the radius. So with the help of that, we're going to draw a circle. So this is what it will look like. So we have drawn an incircle to this triangle. So this is a rough figure. Based on this, we're going to construct the actual figure. So first step is construct triangle ABC, following all these measurements. So first step is drawing a line, writing A, B, and the measurement here is 6 centimeters. Then BC is 5.6 centimeters and CA is 6.5 centimeters. That means we're going to get C here. So place your compass needle at A and measure 6 centimeters. Measure 6.5 centimeters and draw an arc. So we're going to place it at A and cut an arc, and that is 6.5 centimeters. We're going to place it at B and draw an arc 5.6 centimeters. So here from B, we have cut an arc 5.6 centimeters. From A, we have cut an arc 6.5 centimeters. Now the point where the two arcs have met, draw two lines. So we have one line there and one line here. So now we have our triangle. Let's write the measurements. So AC, now this point is going to be C. So how much is AC or CA? It is 6.5 centimeters. And how much is BC? It's 5.6 centimeters. So follow the rough figure and the question given. So we have finished the construction of the triangle. Next step, bisect any two angles. So let's take any two angles and bisect. To bisect, what do we do? Now we are going to bisect A. So for that, we're going to draw first an arc. Now place your compass needle here and draw two arcs. So we've got the first arc and the second arc. Now from that point, draw a line up to A. Okay, so we have bisected this angle into two parts. Okay, so finish bisection of A. We are going to do the same thing at B. First step is draw an arc. Then placing your compass needle here and here, we're going to draw two arcs. So we have drawn the first arc and the second arc. From there, join up to B. So now what have we got? We've got two lines that have bisected angles A and B. Let the bisectors meet at P. So these two lines are called the bisectors and they are meeting at a point and that point is P. So now that we have drawn the triangle, we are going to construct the incircle. We're going to construct the incircle. So for that, the first step here is from P, draw a perpendicular to AB. Now from the point P, we're going to draw a perpendicular which will touch AB. Now how do we do that? Place your compass at this point P and take any measurement of radius on your compass and cut two arcs on this line. So we're going to cut the first arc here and the second arc here. Now place your compass on this point and you're going to draw two arcs here below AB. We're going to draw two arcs. So in this case, the measurement of the radius should be more than half of this. The space between the two arcs, the measurement of the radius should be more than half of this. So once you get that measurement, place your compass needle here, here. Place it here and here. Let me mark those points for you. So place it here and here your compass needle and draw two arcs here. So let's draw that. So we've drawn one arc and we've drawn one more arc. Now draw a line from P to this arc. So we've got our perpendicular. So from P, draw perpendicular to AB meeting at point R. So as you can see, this perpendicular has met line AB and let's mark that point R. Now with P as the center, remember we're going to draw an incircle. Inside we're going to draw a circle. So for that circle you need a center, isn't it? So P is the center of the circle and you need a radius. PR is the radius this time. So when you draw the incircle, this is the radius. That's why we drew this perpendicular. So take this as the center and PR as the radius and draw a circle. You will get a circle like this. Okay, so this is the incircle. So the circle so drawn will touch the sides AB, BC and CA. Can you see that this circle has touched the sides, not the vertices? Only the circumcircle will touch the vertices. The incircle will touch the sides. It has touched AB here, it has touched CB here and it has touched AC at this point. So this circle has touched all three sides and this is the incircle of the triangle. Now here we are asked to measure the radius. So take your ruler, place it at P and measure PR and write that measurement and that will be the measurement of your radius. Question 2. Construct an isosceles triangle MNP such that the base MN is 5.8 centimeters, base angle MNP is 30 degrees. So first we have to construct a triangle, isosceles triangle, and then construct an incircle to this triangle and measure its radius. Let's draw a rough figure. So we have a rough triangle here. So this is triangle M, N and P and MN is given as 5.8 centimeters and the base angle is given as 30 degrees. So in an isosceles triangles, the base angles are equal. So if one angle is given, then we know that the other base angle is also the same. So we have 30 degrees here. So this is our triangle. Now we have to construct an incircle. That means this 30 degrees we have to bisect any two angles. So we can bisect the M and N. Divide it into two. Bisect 30 degrees here and 30 degrees here. So we get a line like this and a line like this. So we have bisected both. Now from this point where the bisection has happened, now from there we have to draw a perpendicular. So we have drawn a perpendicular. Use this point as the center of the circle and this distance as the radius and draw a circle inside. So we get a circle like this. Okay, so let's begin. The first step is construct an isosceles triangle. So we have the base angle, we have to construct an isosceles triangle. First step, draw a line segment, name it M and N, and this, look at the rough figure, you know this is 5.8 centimeters. Now we have to construct angles of 30 degrees and 30 degrees at M and 30 degrees at N. So to construct at M, first we draw an arc. From here, draw an arc, and now that is 60 degrees. So we'll draw that line. Now that I've drawn in red and dotted lines, so because we don't actually need it, but we need it to help us get 30 degrees. So what we've got now is a 60-degree line. We are going to bisect this to get 30 degrees. To bisect, we place a compass needle here and draw two arcs. So we draw one arc there, one arc. Now when we draw the line, this is 30 degrees. So let's mark that. So we've got 30 degrees at M. Now we have to do the same thing at N. So here we're going to draw an arc and place the compass here and cut this arc. This is a 60-degree mark. So let's draw that line. So we've got the 60-degree mark. We're going to bisect this to get 30 degrees. So placing a compass needle here and here, we're going to draw two arcs. So we have one arc, we have one more arc. Now draw the line. So this line is touching N and that is 30 degrees. So now we have the triangle MNP. So this triangle is what we've been asked to construct. So we have the base 5.8 centimeters and the base angles 30 degrees each. Now what is the next step? We have to construct an incircle. So what do? Bisect any two angles. Take any two angles and bisect them. So we can bisect M and N. To bisect again, place your compass needle here and here at this point and draw two arcs. So I have drawn one arc and one more arc and joined that. I've drawn it out here so that it's easier. You don't get confused with too many arcs inside. So now this is the bisector of 30-degree angle. You have to do the same thing with angle N. So keeping your compass needle at this point and this point, draw two arcs. So you have one arc, one more arc, draw the line. So here, can you see? This line has bisected this angle. Now, what is the next step? Let the bisectors meet at O. So this is one bisector, this is the other bisector that's meeting at O. Step. From O, draw a perpendicular to MN meeting at point R. So from O, we have to draw a perpendicular line touching MN. Now, how do we do that? First, we place the needle of the compass here. Take any measurement on your compass and cut one arc here and one arc here. Two arcs you're supposed to cut on the line MN. So let's cut that. So we have one arc here and one more arc here. Now, place your compass needles on these two meeting places. So let me mark that to make it clearer here. So that is one place and this is the other place where you're going to place the compass needle. Place it there. Now you need to take a radius. Let it be more than half of this. And then cut one arc here with the same radius. Cut that arc. So let's do that. So we have one arc and one more arc. Now draw a line up to O from here. So we've drawn a line, we've got a perpendicular and it has the meeting point there is at R. It has met at the point R. Next step, with O as center and OR as radius. So O is the center, OR is the radius. Now draw a circle. So this is the circle that we've got. So this is the incircle. Okay, and as you can see, it's touching three sides of this triangle. So The circle so drawn will touch the sides MN, NP and PM. And this circle is the required incircle. Okay, so what have you drawn? You have drawn an incircle. Now we have to measure its radius also. So place your ruler here and at R and measure that distance there. So that is the radius measurement. So the radius, after you measure, write down the measurement of the radius. So what have we done? We constructed an isosceles triangle and then we constructed an incircle to this triangle and we measured its radius. Question 3. Construct an equilateral triangle DEF whose one side is 5.5 centimeters. Because it's an equilateral triangle, all three sides are the same. So one side's measurement is enough to construct this triangle. So first we do that, then we construct an incircle to this triangle. So let's draw our rough figure. So we have our triangle there. So the triangle is triangle DEF and all sides have the same measurement. So first draw the triangle. Now we're going to construct an incircle. For that you have to bisect any two angles. So let's bisect E and D. So we bisected two angles and then from here we draw a perpendicular line. So we've got a perpendicular line. Now keeping this as the center of the circle and this as the radius, draw a circle inside. So we've got our incircle. Now let's construct the triangle first. So construct an equilateral triangle whose one side is 5.5 centimeters. Draw a line segment D and E and this is 5.5 centimeters. So the other two sides, look at the rough figure, they are also 5.5 each. So placing your compass needle here, measure 5.5 and draw an arc. So we have an arc. Similarly, with the same measurement, placing your compass needle here, cut this arc. So we've cut that arc. Now this arc is named, this point where the two arcs meet is named F. You can join DF and EF. You've got your equilateral triangle. So let's write the measurements. So all three sides are 5.5 centimeters. So we have finished constructing our equilateral triangle with side 5.5 centimeters. Now to construct this incircle, what should we do? We should bisect any two angles. Let's bisect D and E. We're going to bisect D and E. For that, to bisect D, first we need to draw an arc, placing your compass needle here. Now we are going to bisect this. So placing your compass needle here, draw this arc. Now placing your compass needle here, cut that arc. So we've cut that arc. Let's draw the line. We have bisected this angle. We have to do the similar thing at angle E. So draw an arc and then placing your compass needle here and here, draw two arcs. So there's one arc there, one more arc. Now draw a line. So now can you see that the two arcs bisectors have been drawn and there is a point that the bisectors meet. Let the bisectors meet at P. The next step, from P, draw perpendicular to DE. So from the point P, let's mark that point here. This point is P. From there, we are going to draw a perpendicular to DE. This is line DE. So from there, we're going to draw a straight line here. Okay, now how do we do it? Again, place your compass needle here, draw two arcs on DE. Two arcs. Okay, so we have the first arc, we have the second arc. Now placing your compass needles on these 2 points, I have marked it here in red, on these 2 points, you have to draw two arcs. So now the radius measurement should be more than half of this distance, more than half of this, and then cut two arcs here. So you have one arc, you have one more arc. Now draw a line up to P. So now we have got the perpendicular from P touching DE at the point R. So this point where it's touching is R. Now what is the next thing? With P as a center, we're going to draw a circle now which needs a center. So P is going to be the center and the radius is PR. So we're going to take this as the center and PR as a radius and draw a circle. You will get a circle like this inside. So this is called the incircle and it has touched all three sides as you can see. And the circle so drawn will touch the sides and this is the incircle. This circle is the required incircle. So this is how you construct an incircle. Question 4. Construct a triangle PQR such that PQ is 6 centimeters, angle QPR is 45 degrees, and angle PQR is 60 degrees. So first we have to construct a triangle with these measurements. Then we have to locate its incenter and then draw its incircle. Okay, let me help you understand this better with the help of a rough figure. So first we have to construct a triangle. This is triangle PQR. PQ is 6 centimeters and here it says angle QPR is 45 degrees. Take the letter in the middle. That means at P it is 45 degrees. Similarly here angle PQR is 60 degrees. Take the letter in the middle Q and that is 60 degrees. So that's it. So with this we get the construction of the triangle. Now we are asked to locate its incenter. For that, we have to first bisect both two angles, any two angles. So let's bisect first angle Q, then we have bisected angle P also here. Then from this point where the two bisectors have met, you have to draw a perpendicular line following all the different steps. So you get a perpendicular line. Now this point is going to be the center of the circle that you're going to draw. So that is the incenter. And then keeping that as the incenter, as the center of the circle, and this much as a radius, you have to draw a circle. Now this is the incircle, the circle that comes inside. So let's begin our construction looking at the rough figure. So first we construct the triangle. So we have the line segment, we have P, Q, and the measurement according to the question and the rough figure is 6 centimeters. Now what's the next step? We have to construct an angle of 45 degrees at P. So at P we have to construct 45 degrees. So first step is get 90 degrees. So for that draw an arc. From here cut this arc. From there cut one more arc. Now placing it at here, at this point and this point, draw two arcs, one and one more, and then draw the line. So we know how to construct a 90-degree line, isn't it? A 90-degree angle. So we've got our 90 degrees. Now we need to get 45 degrees. So we're going to bisect this. For that, again, we know bisection of 90 degrees. We place a compass here and draw two arcs. So we have the first arc, we have the second arc. Now draw a line. We've got 45 degrees. So angle P is 45 degrees. Now similarly at Q we have to construct an angle of 60 degrees. So let's begin. First draw an arc. From here draw one more arc and that is the 60-degree line. So we can draw a straight line. So we've got the 60-degree line and the point where it meets is R. So the 60-degree line and the 45-degree line have met at a point R, forming this triangle. So we have triangle PQR and we have followed all these measurements. So the first step is over. The construction is over. Now construction of the triangle. Now we have to locate the incenter and draw the incircle. So what are the steps? Bisect angle P and angle Q. So we have to bisect angle P. So to bisect again, place your compass needle here and bisect this angle. So when you bisect, you get two arcs which you're going to join. So now we have bisected 45 degrees. Similarly, we have to bisect 60 degrees. Place your compass needle here and here. Draw two arcs. So we have one and one more arc. Draw the line. We have bisected. So both the angles have been bisected. What is the next step? Let the bisectors meet at O. So this is one bisector, this is the other bisector. They have met at a point and let's name that point O. From O, draw perpendicular to PQ. From O, draw a perpendicular to PQ meeting at point S. So let's draw perpendicular for that. Place your compass needle at O, the point marked in red there, and cut two arcs on the line PQ. So let's cut the first arc here and the second arc here. Now placing your compass needles at these 2 points, you're going to draw two arcs here. The measurement of the radius will be more than half of this. So draw the two arcs. You have one arc here, one more arc here. Now draw a line touching O from here. So this line is the perpendicular from O and it has touched this at a point called S. So can you see now? So you have the center and you have this radius. Next step, with O as the center, because we're going to draw a circle inside, we need a center and we need a radius. OS is the radius. Draw a circle. You get this circle which is inside. This is the incircle. And as you can see, it has touched all three sides of this triangle. So the circle so drawn will touch the sides PQ, QR and PR, and O is the incenter. We have been asked to locate the incenter. So the incenter is O and the circle is the incircle. So I hope all of you have understood, children, how to construct an incircle. So with this we have come to the end of this chapter. Thank you, children.